Hey everybody, Todd Cooprider here from ESOTERIC. I know, long time no see. Where have we been over a while? You know, we did a lot of videos over time, probably 600 videos in a short period of time. The last year or so, there's been a couple of things going on. One, we've been incredibly busy growing and expanding. This past summer, we opened up our second city up in Cleveland, getting it up and running. Been doing a lot of work for the dealers, growing internally, so that has taken a lot of our time and efforts to get that done. The other part of it is, quite frankly, it's easy to get pretty burnt out doing videos like this, always trying to come up with something new, always trying to figure out what people might be looking for. And that's one of the reasons we're here today, is wanting to talk about what you, our audience, is looking for out of videos from a detailing related company. Because one person might be interested in something that somebody else is completely uninterested in. And there's so many different channels out there. You know, back when we started, there was only a handful of companies doing this kind of stuff. You know, now everybody is doing it, and just kind of spreads everybody apart. First of all, let's talk about why we did videos for so long. You know, when I started this company, almost 16 years ago now, I wanted to adapt a philosophy of out-educate your competition. You know, I remember friends of mine in business in the early days, you know, I used to write a lot of articles and all, and they'd tell me, you're giving up way too much information. There's no way I'd be telling people what you're telling. And I thought about that and realized, no, I want to expose people to information they might not have otherwise, really learn how all this works. And I don't know how many customers we've gotten over the years, they didn't realize they were looking for information on detailing cars or what you can do, but they stumbled across the videos, they wanted to get into it more, and then they became lifelong customers with us. And that's what we've always been about, bringing a high level of education based off of testing, based off of a lot of experience working on a lot of different cars. Obviously, you know, you grow up a company to the size that we're at now. I mean, I think we're working out of 4 different rooftops at this point. You learn a lot of great information, and it's not just theory. I mean, heck, when I was a young detailer, well, maybe not young, but when I was a detailer early in this business, and I was writing a lot of articles, I don't know, 150 articles or so I did in the early days. A lot of that was based off of theory. A lot of that was based off of what I may have heard, you know, other people talk about. But if I go back and I look at some of that stuff now, I just kind of chuckle, because there's, you know, so much there that changed, or when you really get a lot of experience, your perspective on all that changes quite a bit. So, you know, we wanted to add transparency in what goes on behind the scenes, you know, how things are tested, why we decide to go with the products and the processes that we do. So that's what we want to continue doing, information like that. You know, let me talk a little bit about, you know, what we are and what we are not relative to both the business and this channel at the same time. What we are, you know, we're just a Midwest company with Midwest kind of values. We never came on here to make money off of YouTube or any other social media, and I know a lot of people do, and that's fine. If you know you want to detail one car every now and then and focus just on making money off of YouTube, that's fine. That's your thing. That's not who we are. You know, quite frankly, with over 10 or 11 million views, however many we have, that doesn't even pay the electric bill in one of our 4 buildings per month. So it's not something that we're going after. We always wanted to come with a high level of you know, production value in all of our videos. We had Wes with us for years. He's since moved on and you know, doing stuff, film production outside of the detailing industry. But we always focused heavily on that, because everything else about who we are and what we do, you know, it's always a high quality of imagery. We want people to be able to really appreciate what they're looking at and imagine what their cars can look like. And those are some of the things that we focus on. Good information. We're not trying to come up with you know, crazy clickbaity titles and thumbnails and stuff just to get people to come watch our stuff. That's not who we are. Now, talking a little bit more about who we are not, we're not the company that's going to have the headlines that says, 5 reasons why I hate this product, just to pull people into our channel. If you're looking for drama, if you're looking for reality TV kind of stuff, look elsewhere. That's not who we are. That's not who we're going to be. And there are a lot of people out there that do that. I mean, look at the news or any other kind of information these days. Anything that leads with negative is always going to draw more people in. Sorry, that's not the same kind of class that we're in. We don't do those kind of things. So if you're looking for a place to come to get great information, stuff that's based off of a lot of experience, that's where going to come into play. If you're looking for a place to pick a fight, or if you're looking for as much drama as you possibly can, you're going to be disappointed in our channel. And quite frankly, we don't have time to get ourselves involved in all that stuff too. So anyhow, going back to why we're here, we want to look at ways we can bring you guys some information. Now you know a little bit more about who we are and who we are not. That should help you provide information back to me on what you'd like to see us produce. Now, is it going to be more high-level projects? Something like this 430 Scuderia back behind us. You want to see stuff like that? We did stuff with project cars in the past, stuff that I've built up myself, featuring the products and services that we offer. Do you want to see stuff like that? Do you want to see how-to videos? Those were always our most popular ones that we did, whether it's how to polish or how to apply ceramic coating, or how the best way to clean leather. Do you want to see those kind of things? Do you want to see behind-the-scenes industry stuff? Real talk on what this business is about, what this industry is about, how to get the most out of it. What are some of the pitfalls? When you go from one employee up to 50-some employees in a bunch of different places, you're going to learn a lot of lessons during that time. We can share those kind of things with you as well. You may say that you'd like to see more on collaboration or guest or whatever else. We've never really been big on that for a variety of reasons, and I think there's another video that I can do just on that particular subject right there. But yeah, I want to hear your thoughts. How can we help you become better detailers? Or if you're just somebody taking care of your own cars over the weekend, how can we do a better job of providing you the necessary information that you need? How can we help you cut through a lot of the, bad information that's out there? Have people reach out and say, oh, this such and such person, did this kind of test. And I'm like, wait a minute, ceramic coating was never designed to withstand an all-purpose cleaner. So doing a test, a durability test where you're trying to kill it with all-purpose cleaner, it doesn't mean anything. So do you want to help? You want us to help you cut through some of that stuff, find out what's really important, what's not. Coatings. What's the real expectation that you can get out of coatings? What are the biggest trends that are going on in the industry related to kind of stuff that we're doing? There's a wide variety of topics that we can go after, but we just want to make sure that we're listening to you to find out what's going to work best for you. So, having said that, please put in the comments below some of your thoughts. And what I think I'm going to do is I'll probably take the top couple of people, their ideas, and provide them with free access to our online training program that we have. That's a $850 value right there. So be creative in the kind of ideas that you send out to us, stuff that makes sense. I mean, we don't have a huge production crew and a huge production budget. These things do take time and money, so you can't produce a movie out of it. But if it's something simple that you would like to see, leave us a comment below. We'll get to working on these in the future. And as always, we appreciate you hanging out with us here at ESOTERIC.